Hey First Crystals again, welcome back to another video, and this is another request assigned for Derek, and he wanted me to review Terrifier 2. Now, this movie, the sequel, is fantastic. I don't know what to say about it. I reviewed it a long time ago, but, it's just a movie that I really love. I have a lot of fun with it. A lot of gory kills, a lot of good performances compared to the first movie. Good performance by David Thornton as Art the Clown. I forget her name, but the girl who played Sienna was really good. The brother was alright. So I don't have the first movie on DVD. I haven't ordered it yet. Hopefully I'll be able to order that soon. But it basically takes place at this house. Sienna and her mother and her brother live together, and Art the Clown stalks them, and he gets pissed and he kills everybody one by one. It's basically the part of the movie. Part of my hair looks really bad, but so it basically opens up with Art straight from the first movie, him killing the paramedic. I beat him to death, and the weapon opened his skull, and you can see his brain, holding his brain. And he goes out and looks for new fresh meat to kill. Now, he goes to this laundromat to wash his clothes because, there's blood over him. And he sees this little girl dressed exactly like him with makeup and everything. And she sits on the floor for some reason, diarrhea everywhere. He walks up to Art, plays with his eye hole, which was fucking weird. And they play patty cake together, and then this guy is lying down sleeping, and he sees Art playing with himself, patty cake. So the little girl is either like a ghost or a spirit or a supernatural force, because the brother sees her. And then Sienna sees her when she's hooked up on Molly, so she might be a ghost that everybody can see, but some other people can't see. I don't know. But the performance by her was really good too. I mean, she was scary. So, I haven't seen the movie in a hot minute, so probably the stuff I forget to mention, but Art basically goes out and kill all of Sienna's friends, which is the first place he goes to is this Spirit Halloween costume store type of thing, and Art is there, and he's putting on these sunglasses, he puts on the flowers, he's like, I actually have a mask of that right up there, right. Where is it? Right there. Right there. Because he wants to fuck with people. And then Sienna pays for her shit and leaves. And then Art, kills the store by shoving a plastic or a broken ball in his eye and blood squirting everywhere. And cuts his fucking head off. And it's all on screen. Like, if you hate blood or gore, blood freaks you out, do not watch this movie. Don't even watch the first one. So after that brutal kill, but before this, Sienna had like a nightmare about this girl singing at the Clown Cafe, drop on by. And then Art comes and screws up everything, and Sienna's just like Pee-Pee Longstocking with pigtails and everything. And then she reaches into this box and has a giant beating heart in it. I apologize, you guys, by the way. My fucking door's open for whatever reason because I'm not allowed to shut it apparently. But he starts like shooting like a machine gun at people, and people's faces starts being blown off and shit, which is really sick. And she sets the girl on fire, and she's playing the guitar while she's, on fire. Classic stuff. And then she fires at Sienna, and she has like this sword that burns her whole entire house down, including her costume. And then the next victim is her friend Allie, which Art shows up at her door for candy, and she's like, no, I don't give candy to grown up, sorry. And he gets really really pissed, and he bangs on the door, and she comes back, and she just throws candy at him. And he's gonna let you off that fucking easy. So he drops by her house again, and he takes a knife, a scalpel, and slashes her eye, cuts her scalp off, and rips it off. Really gruesome, brutal shit, man. And then she like breaks her arm off, and the other arm she takes like each piece and splits it in half like a fucking banana or some shit, and just flashes at her like he's having a good time. Then her mother comes back, and she's all chopped up to bits and the hamburger meat, and then she freaks out. Then he kills her off screen. Then she serves her head full of candy to a bowl to the kids. I mean, that type of humor is really, really cool. And then after that, Sienna gets on her costume, which is a angel warrior costume, which looks really cool. And she goes to their friend to the bar, and she hooks her up on Molly for whatever reason, and she's freaking out because she's seeing the creepy little girl, and her mom calls her, realize she's drunk. Her and the little boy, I forget his name, but her little brother get into a fight. She goes to the car, and the car's shattered with spray paint, fucking whipped cream, or that stuff you shave with, shaving cream or whatever, and it says bitch on it. And then Art's in the car, shoots her down out the window and blows her fucking face off. Then later, John finds her body in a chair with her face split open like a fucking pumpkin. Then Art chases him, captures him, and then after the Molly freak out, Sienna gets a call from her brother, but it's really the little girl doing his voice, which is pretty creepy, and still at the same time. And they tell her to go to this Terrifier, I guess, haunted attraction, and Sienna goes inside the haunted attraction. They get there, and then Sienna goes in, but the boyfriend and then Sienna's friend sees into the car, or sees in the car, and the guy says, "I gotta go take a piss," and then he goes piss. Has a shirt that says "just a tip," which he does get the tip of a knife. He gets stabbed in the dick, and then like repeatedly, like he's screaming in pain, like it's horrifying. And then he rips it off, and he shows Sienna's friend inside the car, And she manages to escape out of there. And gets to escape out of there. And gets to the Terrifier. And she goes into this room filled with blood and shit, literal shit. Art finds her, douses her face in fucking acid, which looked mean-spirited. It tastes like this fucking sick with a fork, a hammer, all kinds of sharp stuff on it. And then fucking bashes her in the fucking knee and rips her fucking kneecap off. He bashes her into the fucking stomach and opens her up her chest cavity and eats her fucking heart. Damn, bro. There's only two left is Sienna and her brother. Sienna has this like dream type thing where Art stabs her and kills her, and she's resurrected for some reason. Then she takes a sword and just basically cuts his fucking head off. And before that, he's like, then he gets shot and he's like, and just chops his fucking head off. And then the little clown girl takes his head, picks it up, just like, and she leaves. And we got a post-credit scene from the first movie where you see the girl with the deformed face from the first movie, which shows her. She gives birth to Art's head, and it is graphic as hell, man. I mean, string and shit coming out of her pussy. And then the paramedics find her, and she laughs like ha 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 ha. And then the movie ends. And now there's another scene at the school where Jonathan is getting a drink of water. Then he sees the little clown girl or the clown playing with his dead animal. They're playing with his fucking organs and shit, and they eat it. Forgot to mention that scene. That scene was weird, but that's Terrifier 2, one of my favorite movies of 2022. Probably my favorite one. This and maybe Smile are in the top two. But yeah, I love this movie. I hope they get the first one and then review it for you guys, but I cannot find the first one anywhere on eBay. I think it's on Pickup, I'm not sure, but yeah. Best movie 2022. The worst one I say is Wayne for Blood and Honey, but I never reviewed that movie too, so yeah. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, what did you think of Terrifier 2? Let me know in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.